Yeah. I already know who back at it again. Steve-O did it. Who did it? You did it. Hope I didn't hear everybody in the room committed. Hey, man. I see what's going on. Messy background. iMac box in the background. Girl bag in the corner. She at work. It's regular. But what we about to get into is shit that I be peeping. I be peeping like 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 Adam putting people on there on that show, and, and like days later, weeks later, it's always got something to do with them people, the alphabet people. So this just me, like, you know, just reacting to it because it's like always an eerie feeling when you look at the video. Then I'm the type to like skip it, like I skip it just because I don't want to support no bull, no alphabet stuff. Hey, on the couch, y'all. I mean, not on the couch. It's like the family TV. Shout out to y'all. Always good content. You already know. Always gonna get y'all. You feel me? Good content. Good content. Shout out. You feel me? But here we gonna start it off.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Video of THFTP who was walking with his kids.
Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out Plug Wars again. You feel me? Always there for you, boy. Big Bamboos. Still waiting for the sponsor. Boom. Dark Crush or Upblend. Still waiting for the sponsor.
And that shit went, you know what I'm saying?
Your ass funny as hell, bro. You fried, bro. Leave there. Your ass crazy as hell.
They had the baby and the mama running, stunning, turning, running, and dunning and jumping. Even the little baby girl was out of there. And y'all don't got no type of like growing up. The OGs would be like, damn. He with his son, he with his daughter, or he with his bitch and his family. It'd be a whole group of families out there. Y'all do not care. Y'all have to care because one day, if y'all do get past all this crazy shit y'all doing, guess what's gonna happen in y'all family? Guess how God gonna come back on y'all? That's just my last message. No more pausing. All reactions, all watching. We're gonna watch this mud. We're gonna watch that mud.
Cross Damon trying to go across West. I got some new ops, I ain't tripping. They gon' get in a hot dog.
The song being, a disrespectful song. Did you get like any negative backlash from fans and shit like that?
Yeah, that shit come with this shit. I ain't gonna lie. But at the time when I dropped it, it wasn't even supposed to be called. It was on some other shit. And the producer we played them ad-libs back in my ear. I'm like, oh yeah, never bust out. Fuck it.
Hey, this bus stop right here though. This a real famous place, yeah. It's a real famous place, baby. Hey, this bus stop is a real famous place, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
A millionaire. Stupid.
Get on the internet every day and talk about how y'all killed the nigga, where y'all killed him at, who y'all killed. Y'all talk about bodies every day, gang. Who spanking shit, who the savages. From interviews to motherfucking on live.
Who is the good guys feeding their family, making sure they got food on the table, not on the couch all day complaining about their girlfriend that don't want to. Where are all these bad at? We need to bounce out and just have a big ass community meeting and get all the bums to come outside and work for their family instead of doing bullshit and coming up with bullshit ass missions or reasons on wild ways to get money because they're savages. If you was a savage, you would know the smartest savage is the smartest man in the room, not the loudest one, you goofy ass. Man.
Text messages or phone calls. As soon as I get on the interview, you feel me, and say some shit. Oh, he a snitch. He talking too much.
Just like in many places in Chicago, some beats just don't fade. They wait till you're vulnerable. They wait while you sit down. They wait while you with your kids. They wait while you do your bid. They wait while you think you moved on. But the second they get up on you, those same beefs are right there at your front door. And they not knocking, they kicking it in. Or they taking the first opportunity no matter who you with.
All my beefs already know come to the front door. Boo, 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 boo.
And it's one of those stories. Within the last 48 hours of me recording this video, a Chicago rapper sat down.
No, I'm just playing. I do got a good airsoft for your stupid ass, though. We in Cali. We can't have blowers like that.
For an interview in LA, which we'll later check out. And in the middle of him telling his story, one of the co-hosts threw what many are calling a federal question. He asked him about an incident where a man was gunned down in front of his kids. That single moment in the interview sent people right back down memory lane, reopening the case in the street's mind. Who was involved, how he allegedly lost his life, and what happened to the people connected to it. Was it ever an arrest, or was it pure street justice? But
he should have never answered. He should have hit the gangster life. I don't know what you talking about. Next question, please.
Understand this, we have to pull back and look into the rap beefs tied to it. The rapper in question is Lil Zay Osama, once moved under Lil Durk's label. That connection alone likely brought him around THF, a crew that's been tied to some of Chicago's most infamous moments. And that tie might be the same thread that led to some watches being stolen and the daily chain of events that followed. Now, the alleged click connection, well, it goes back to a viral post from a Chicago rap star, Lil Durk, who's currently incarcerated, which we'll later check out, standing at what he called the famous bus stop. But that wasn't just any spot. It was the scene of his enemy who lost his life at the bus stop after making a diss track, and even going as far as being responsible, allegedly, for taking out some of his good friends. So in this video, we're breaking it all down. The history, the play, the beef, and how the moment at the bus stop made more than 10 years ago is still claiming lives to date. And made a man have millions of supporters, or at least fans, after he was found deceased. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Born June 3rd, 1997 was Isaiah Dukes, also known as Lil Zay Osama, a Chicago drill rapper from the South Side, known for mixing gritty street storytelling with melodic hooks. Some say he blends pain rap with drill energy and often rapping about street politics, survival, and betrayal. His breakout hit was in 2019, and the track title Changed Up. It went viral.
I was up on the block in my hand, making sure niggas made it home safe. You was up on the block with some rocks in your hand.
During the pandemic, he linked to OTF's Lil Durk's label, but he wasn't officially signed long term. But during that time, Lil Durk ended up hopping on Lil Zay Osama hot track, F My Cousin.
Know you down too. Extra ops from over west, next day they ass was down too. Hellfire on the back of that Glock sound like.
Now, God has really been on Lil Zay Osama's side. September of 2022,
Sound like your ass about to die too.
a federal weapons charge after allegedly leaving a switch in the back of an Uber that was occupied by him. He was also seen on body cam footage about to do a drill with the number of firearms in the trunk and running from police in Chicago. Most recently in 2024, while in LA, he allegedly robbed a cameraman while he was in a yellow Lamborghini.
People have been arrested after luring two photographers to a fake music video and then pistol whipping them. This happened last night at a smoke shop on Melrose Avenue. Authorities say there were 8 suspects in total. After holding the photographers at gunpoint, the suspects took off in 2 cars, a yellow Lamborghini and a black BMW. Police did find the Lamborghini later in the San Fernando Valley, and that's when a pursuit started. The pursuit ended in Ventura County about 40 minutes later. The black BMW has not been found.
But as we just mentioned, Lil Zay Osama been having God on his side, because yet and still, he got another chance and another opportunity. He just signed a new deal he just publicized on social media. And during this time, he's making his promo run. One of his stops was No Jumper, the platform based out of California, promoting his new music. But of course, during these interviews, sometimes messy questions get asked. And one of the questions that was asked was his knowledge on a young man who went by the name of THFTP, who we'll later discuss after you briefly check out this clip. Unfortunately, he was gunned down in front of his kids, may he rest. Osama had to say, there's been rumors floating around that he allegedly lost his life after being associated with individuals from THF and possibly him who took his watches in a hotel or an Airbnb. Check it out.
Video of THFTP, he was walking with his kids, and that shit went, you know what I'm saying?
Your ass funny as hell, bro. You fried, bro. Leave there. Your ass crazy as hell. Listen, that whole situation, wrong, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I pray for his daughter, you feel me? I pray for her mama, I pray for their whole family. You get what I'm saying?
Well, like niggas ain't giving
That
like
whole
because back in the day it used to be a if you see the nigga kids, shit niggas.
That's how I used to be back in the day when there was structure.
When there was structure. That's what it needs to be now. Structure.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas had guidance for real. Just look at nigga ain't got no structure, no guidance, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas out here do anything when you with whoever. Nigga down there kill your kid, folks. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful of that when you out here doing shit, because ain't no sympathy, ain't no span, nothing, ain't no none of that. So you know I was just saying, niggas will do something and then niggas will do something to him knowing he know where you stay, knowing he know your mama, your OG, your sister, your cousin, your brother, and you will do something to him because you expect him to be like, oh, he ain't gonna do shit to my, oh, I ain't gonna do shit to family, I'm trying to catch him. We gonna do anything that hurts you. You hear me? So you really selfish because you doing shit for the moment and don't even care about the people around you that's getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think for everybody. When you about to go do some shit, bro, think for everybody. Who else can it affect? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Point blank, period.
All right, so
now some people was calling that question federal. Some people was calling that answer somewhat police. I'll let y'all make that call. Before we
It was what the fuck? People are retarded. He answered that with a broad answer. He didn't put that pinpoint on nobody. He didn't put no shooters in nowhere. That's not a federal answer. It was a federal question, but he gave him a broad answer. He gave him a scenario answer. If y'all gonna try to flip it, make it make sense. If he said somebody's name, or if he young dude get my youngin implicating his gang to where they know where to look at, yeah, that makes sense. That was a broad answer. He gave him what he was looking for. You feel me? He gave him what they wasn't looking for, but what he wanted to give them. You feel me? Niggas ain't caught up in those stupid ass questions, and then y'all gonna try to flip it right when y'all see. Every time a black man rising, it's like we try to bring him down. Like, gang, just bring him up so he can be bigger than this nigga trying to exploit him. He already is, but I'm just saying.
We go into detail about why they were saying that and what allegedly happened to THFTP, his connections to Lil Zay Osama, at least one of them, and what was the chain of events. Check out what Lil Zay Osama had to say after getting the backlash for that interview.
Just get on the internet every day and talk about how y'all killed the nigga, where y'all killed him at, who y'all killed. Y'all talk about bodies every day, gang. Who spanking shit, who the savages. From interviews to on live to text messages to phone calls. As soon as I get on the interview, you feel me, and say some shit, oh, yeah, shit, he talking too much, he this, he that. You suck my dick, nigga, your homies died, nigga, get in the field. I don't even supposed to be talking like this on here, but I'm just telling y'all, gang. Stop DMing me, stop texting me, stop sending me. I don't give a fuck what I said in that interview. I ain't never snitched, ain't never told on a nigga. But all your friends is rats, though. All your friends is rats, though. All y'all niggas got paper.
Now, the person he was allegedly referring to, let's do it better than that. The person he was answering the question to in the No Jumper interview has mentioned THFTP, and the THF allegedly stands for Trigger Happy, which is also the neighborhood of Lord Durk's once close affiliate, THF Beizou. But far as THFTP, a decade ago, he released a track titled Bus Stop. It was mocking a man named 051 Lil Mark who lost his life at a bus stop. But we'll briefly go over his story, but check out the song.
Hey man, by that bus stop. Y'all know how to that bus stop. By that bus stop. Gang.
Now, Lord Durk brother D-Thing was also close with THF. You saw him in a bus stop video. Even Lord Durk went to the local bus stop and made a video at an early stage of Instagram and posted what he said is a famous bus stop.
Hey, this bus stop right here though, this a real famous place, you hear me? This a real famous place, big. Hey, this bus stop is a real famous place, big. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm saying.
And the reason that was celebrated was because back on March 25th, 2014, Lil Mark released a music video titled No Competition. It was a remix of Lil Durk and Lil Reese 2013 track Competition. And the track Lil Mark goes on to disrespect 11 dead ops, including L.A. Capone. The music video featured other Chicago drill rappers such as FBG Young and 051 Rose. It was titled the OTF Diss and 300 Diss.
Roll my round, I heard he dancing. Let's get it, man.
Just 3 days later, March 28, 2014, at 1:27 p.m. broad daylight, Lil Mark stood at that famous bus stop at 415 East 51st Street, east of King Drive. When a silver minivan pulled up, the shooter armed with a handgun with an extended clip would fire at least 12 shots at Lil Mark, where he was hit 1 or 2 times in the head. After a brief pause, the shooter fired 2 more shots, then escaped in the minivan. Lil Mark was pronounced dead at the scene. The minivan used in the murder was found in flames on 37th and Ellis just 5 hours after. Lil Mark killer was never caught. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. THF TP had talked about the song Bus Stop just 6 years after that situation. He went on the popular platform 16 Shot Him. Check out a brief clip.
You like more fans type shit?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Around what time did you drop that? Like, what year was it?
I think I had dropped that in 16, 15, the end of 15, or 2016 or some shit.
I remember when you dropped it, I seen like Dirk posting it, all type of shit.
Oh yeah, everybody was fucking with it because there was a lot of members in there. A lot of members in there that's booked in jail or deceased right now and shit. So that bitch was busting. It was a lot of we had a lot of them. Yeah.
So with the song being, a disrespectful song, did you get like any negative backlash from fans and shit like that?
Hell yeah, that shit come with this. I ain't gonna lie. But at the time when I dropped it, it wasn't even supposed to be called that. It was on some other shit. And the producer just, we played them ad-libs back in my ear. I'm like, oh yeah, never bust out. Fuck it. It wasn't even supposed to be no disrespectful song though. But hey, it was at the right time. I say that's why it went up.
Then in 2023, THF TP was associated with stealing Lil Zay Osama watches while he was asleep. Lil Zay Osama allegedly had went to Instagram to speak up on this situation. He said, "You robbed me? On J Money, you lying. You and Dada hit my phone every day. Stop running around this like y'all upped on me or robbed me. You niggas stole 2 watches out the hotel while I was asleep. Y'all gonna sell this shit, go back broke, and need smirk again. And folks ain't got shit for y'all. We lay bet on niggas. Ain't nobody gonna stop it. You stole the watches, merched on every nigga dead from your hood. You ain't steal it. I upload the messages. You niggas can't keep it, gangsta. Y'all know what's up." Then just months later, THF TP would take his last breath on the first week of February in 2024. Just 29 years old, he was gunned down.
Damn, they got him. That's why you don't do your people wrong, bro. Stick to one side and one side only. You will have no problems in the near future. Whoever you bring around, you let them know all the rules and regulations that go on within your tribe. If they don't want to accept the rules and regulations of your tribe and they try to go out they way to, you feel me, disrespect y'all, just some petty stuff, you do your immediate job and get them out of the area, your family, your friends, before it ends up with one of your people going down for some shit just because you brought a flunky around. So I'm not saying he a flunky, but I'm just saying things we do in the past come to harm us, you feel me? So everything you do in the dark come to light. But at the end of the day, you feel me? Karma, motherfucker. So to the kids that's watching and to the niggas that's watching and females, y'all already know. Like, don't feed the kids no bullshit. Let them know, like, yeah, while they watching this, yeah, he did wrong. He did right. He did wrong. Speaking on it. You know you wasn't supposed to sing that song, Bus Stop, boy. That, man, I know he was just thinking consciously in his head, like, everybody who didn't rap and did something, talk about some dead people, they gone, like L.A. Capone, everybody knows Chicago history. You don't live that long after you feel me, you diss for so long, or you made a diss song and you just think that the beef is, no, it's better served cold. So everybody know that. It's better served cold. You feel me? You don't just go straight. Your homie get killed, you go straight to go get him. Like y'all go straight to sliding. No, I'm not saying I don't condone none of this. You feel me? But that's done. So in his story, like, everything he did, like it seemed like everything on the surface was all right. But it was a lot of stuff brewing under that motherfucking pot, getting hot. That's why I say treat your people right, love your people, and keep them tight. Said in the last video, I meant it. You'll never know when it's your last day. Live your life like every day is your last.
In front of his daughter in the evening outside the West Side restaurant where she worked on a school project about black-owned businesses, according to Chicago police. The brutal attack happened at around the first week of February in 2012. Just 29 years old, he was gunned down in front of his daughter in the evening outside the West Side restaurant where she worked on a school project about black-owned businesses, according to Chicago police. The
other dudes shot in front of his kids. You got killed in front of your daughter. That's all I gotta say.
Brutal attack happened at around 6:40 p.m. right after THFTP.
RP to all these people.
His girlfriend, his daughter, and another young relative left the TNT rooftop restaurant at 5405 West Madison Avenue. A white Nissan pulled up alongside them, and the gunman jumped out and fired at TP at least 25 times, according to the police report obtained by the Sun-Times. May he rest in peace and loving condolences to his family. His image was captured on camera, and out of respect for his family, I'm gonna blur it out, but check it out. Now, one of the killers was allegedly a man named BVC Meman, also known as Taiwan Washington, a close affiliate to THF. And just 2 months later, on the first week of March, it was one of 2 men who was killed in a shoot at Grand Crossing on the south side. The victims was identified as Antonio Rogers and Taiwan D. Washington. They were traveling north in a blue sedan at about 3:20 p.m. in the 6800 block of South State Street when someone in a silver car fired shots. Rogers, 30 years old, suffered from gunshot wounds to his head and body, while Washington, too, was shot in the head and neck. They was DOA, and I can't even show this footage, but I can only show a screenshot. THF members had quickly went to social media to repost it and make a mockery. And as you can see, fam, we talking about some stuff that happened last year, not even 2 years ago. And it's the streets. One thing people forget, the feds don't always need a warrant to start watching you. Sometimes they just need your own words, an interview, a slip-up, a detail you think is harmless, and put your name right back on their desk. That's why you got to be careful what you choose to talk about. Because when the wrong question get asked, especially that kind people call federal questions, the wrong eyes start watching. Then you got to think about the streets. They never forget either. There's blood drawn. So revenge don't got no date on it. In Chicago and plenty other places, if you choose to live that life, you got to know what come with it. It's unfortunate, but that's exactly how the story plays out. A young man shot down in front of his girl, in front of his daughter, a young relative, all while his little girl was working on a school project about black-owned businesses. So when Lil Zay Osama come out and say this, now knowing the backstory, it hit a little different. Paul.
Video of THFTP, he was walking with his kids, and that shit went, you know what I'm saying?
Your ass funny as hell, bro. You fried, bro. Leave there. Your ass crazy as hell. Listen, that whole situation, wrong, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I pray for his daughter, you feel me? I pray for her mama, I pray for their whole family. You get what I'm saying?
But like niggas ain't giving back, like, cause back in the day, it used to be a situation, if you see the nigga kids, shit, niggas.
That's how I used to be back in the day when it was structured, you know what I'm saying? Niggas had guidance for real. This little nigga ain't got no structure, no guidance, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas out here do anything when you with whoever. Nigga down there kill your kid, folk. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful of that when you out here doing shit, because ain't no sympathy, ain't no span, nothing, ain't no none of that. So you know I was just saying, niggas will do something and then niggas will do something to him knowing he know where you stay, knowing he know your mama, your OG, your sister, your cousin, your brother, and you will do something to him because you expect him to be like, oh, he ain't gonna do shit to I ain't gonna do shit to family, I'm trying to catch him. We gonna do anything that hurts you. You hear me? So You really selfish because you doing shit for the moment and don't even care about the people around you that's getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? You got to think for everybody. When you about to go do some shit, bro, think for everybody. Who else can it affect? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
All right, so.
And just to show you how deep and petty this cycle goes, in the last 24 hours after that interview dropped, members from THF hit social media, posting the same 2 watches they allegedly stole from Lil Zay Osama. Hours later, Zay trolled right back, posting 3 watches of his own. And that's how the cycle stay alive, a mix of street politics, pride, and retaliation. And that's exactly the backdrop for the story that the media gonna put out. Want to say, once again, rest in peace to every victim we talked about. Love and condolences to their families. Prayers to anyone who was affected by the story we just talked about. Fam, let me know how you feel about this one. This was the story of an interview that might have brought the feds to a local Chicago rapper who might have had another chance to blow. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
I understand why he made the video. I didn't hear him say we. He said we. But like still was a broad answer. So I don't feel like the Alphabet Boy should even be on him just for saying that. He was just saying like it ain't no structure. Back in the day in Chicago, he probably was saying we used to be able to walk around the block. We used to be able and realistically, from what we know back in the day, we had barbershops. So when we looked at barbershop and we seen like how Chicago was, we seen y'all, you feel me, it was wild, but like they actually would walk through the neighborhood, not worry about the movie, shooting the movie, Ice Cube movie and all that. So now it be shootings going on, all type of shootings, but like they still get their movies and stuff out the way, but it's extra security and all that. They gotta, you feel me? That's money that can be going towards y'all. If y'all was showing them like we know how to secure our city, like y'all want to do stuff in our city, we have secured like y'all, you feel me, y'all little project. But they not gonna come to y'all if y'all trying to kill it. Man, I'm telling you, bro, y'all need to get y'all. Look, I know it's a lot of people under that ground. It's a lot of people under that ground that you can't get out your head. You feel me? But think big. Like think big. I ain't saying give up on what you gotta do, but get done what need to be get done. Just like what happened to bruh. Do what you gotta do. But do it on your own terms though. Don't like you said, think about everybody else. You feel me? That can be hurt. Don't you want, you feel me? Do right by them first. Get them put up right. Man, eye for eye, it's in the Bible, man. But you gotta do right first. You can't just leave them stuck. Don't leave them stuck. Stupid. Little cousin's gonna be like, look, man, Steve-O did it, man. I repeat to everybody in this video, man. This young man, y'all make the right decisions. You feel me? I ain't trying to be nobody daddy, uncle, big brother, nothing. I'm not nobody to look up to. I'm just chasing my dreams. I'm trying to get on this computer and, mess with y'all. But at the end of the day, decisions, think twice when you're making them. And think hard. Don't make no dumbass decisions off your homies getting in your ear. You feel me? Have a conscience. Think before pulling the trigger while you see kids around, traumatizing. Like, that's the reason why we still here. They had structure when we was young. You don't think we'd be, you think us 28, 26, 25, 27, all of us would still be here if our parents didn't have structures? You feel me? Like, we grew up in the hood, bro. It had to be structured. Man, like, comment, subscribe, bro. It's low key. This world getting real depressing. I'm gonna say it like that. This world getting real depressing. I make it hard to even want to go out to social events. the grocery store due to the little, you feel me? Little hooters that like going crazy in their room and coming out with 30 eBay tactical weapons, but you feel me? Man, like, bro, y'all be taking trolling to the next level. This internet stuff, bro. I'm glad this is gonna be left on here, and it's gonna forever be left on here because my grandkids and my all y'all ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. Make y'all money, live y'all life, and that's it. That's really all you got. Making money and live life. And living life, I mean, by family and everything, making a big village, doing the same thing that we did, and probably, breaking through a barrier in this world or something and making some new stuff, creating some stuff. I don't know. I'm not gonna be here. But when you see this, when y'all do see these videos, and take that to heat, all this stuff these people were going through, bro, they ain't have to go through it as long as they had structure, keep structure in y'all life. Period. If y'all don't, I'm gonna put belt to ass to y'all while I'm in my afterlife. Yeah, that part. I ain't gonna need no crystal ball to call on me.